If Krita is feeling slow, freezing up, or your brush strokes are lagging behind your hand, don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix lag in Krita, step by step. These are two of the most effective performance tweaks you can make, and they can make a huge difference depending on your system and brush settings. So if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more quick software fixes and tutorials. Alright, let's jump right in. The first thing we're going to do is change Krita's canvas graphics renderer, because sometimes the default acceleration mode can cause performance issues, especially on certain Windows setups. To do that, go up to the top menu bar in Krita and click on Settings, then choose Configure Krita. This opens Krita's main settings window. Once the settings window is open, look at the menu on the left side and click on the Display tab. This is where Krita keeps display-related performance and rendering options. Now inside the display section, find the panel called Canvas Graphics Acceleration. This area controls how Krita uses your graphics hardware to draw and refresh the canvas. Here, you'll see a drop-down for preferred renderer. By default, this may be set to OpenGL, but for Windows users, switching this to DirectFree D11 can often improve stability and reduce lag. So open that drop-down and select DirectFree D11 if it's available on your system. This tells Krita to use a different rendering pathway that may work better with your graphics driver. After you make that change, don't forget this next part, because it's important. You need to restart Krita completely for the new renderer setting to take effect. Just closing the settings window is not enough. Save your work, close the application, and then launch Krita again. Once it reopens, test the canvas again and see if the lag has improved. Now, if your brush still feels delayed, the next fix is to adjust your brush smoothing settings. This is especially helpful if you feel a small delay between drawing and seeing the stroke appear. Start by selecting your standard freehand brush tool from the left toolbar, or simply press B on your keyboard to activate it quickly. Next, look over to the right side of the screen and open the Tool Options Docker panel if it's not already visible. This panel changes depending on which tool you have selected, and for the brush tool, it contains smoothing and stroke behavior options. Find the brush smoothing drop-down box in the tool options. If the smoothing mode is set to stabilizer, that can create a noticeable delay because Krita is trying to smooth your strokes in real time. If you want the most responsive drawing experience possible, change the mode to basic or none. Basic keeps some smoothing without as much delay, while none gives you the lowest possible processing delay and the most direct pen response. If you prefer to keep stabilizer on because you like the smoother line control, you can still reduce the lag. Just uncheck the delay box and lower the sample count value. Lowering the sample count reduces how much processing Krita has to do while you draw, which can make your brush feel much faster and more responsive. At this point, test your brush again and try a few strokes on the canvas. In many cases, these two changes together can make Krita feel dramatically smoother. One change improves the graphics rendering path and the other reduces the amount of brush processing happening while you paint if you're still noticing performance issues after that. Make sure your system drivers are up to date and consider using lighter brushes or working on a smaller canvas when possible. But for most users, changing the canvas renderer and adjusting brush smoothing will solve the most common lag problems in Krita. If this video helped you fix lag in Krita, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more practical tutorials like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.